Okay, you guys, I am hopping right into this video. If you've seen the cover photo, you know that I am making a cake that has marshmallows, graham crackers, and chocolate, and a little bit of cream cheese frosting. So we're going to be jazzing up a box cake. I am starting off by crushing up some graham crackers. Crush up as many as you want. I used a pack, and you can use whatever you want to crush your graham crackers, okay? I normally use like a cookie roll, but I didn't have one, so whatever. We're gonna use what we have, and I used a cup. So I'm gonna pour a bit of this, not half, just like not even a fourth, just some of it into a bowl just to separate it because I want to keep that without the butter. We're gonna use that later on for the toppings. Okay, but this is for the bottom, which the cake will go over it. So I added some butter. That was 3 tablespoons of butter, melted. And if you want it to be more together like a pie, add more butter, but I did not. Okay, so I'm going to be using this chocolate fudge cake by Duncan Hines. Right, so I'm using that whole pack, and then I am adding in some melted butter. So it called for a half a cup of oil. You can use oil. I chose to use butter. Okay, and then the 3 eggs that it calls for, and also a cup of water. Now I'm using a water bottle, and I measured it in the weight of, okay, this is 16.9 blow ounce, so I'm gonna do almost in half of this bottle and mix it up. Normally I would use some hot coffee, but no, I be needing my coffee. I have no coffee to waste today for a cake. So just go ahead and mix the cake up until it's well blended. So once that is well blended and you just don't see no more of the powder anymore, don't overmix your cake, okay? Don't sit here and just constantly just twist, stir, or whatever. Don't overmix the cake. So I have a aluminum pan here that I sprayed with some spray butter, and I want to add these graham crackers to the bottom and just spread it out so that all of it has coverage. And then I'm going to pour my cake on top of this. You guys, I like jazzing up box cake mixes. Like, you can use them for cookies, you can use it for brownies if you don't have any. Now the brownies don't be as dense, but they be good. So like, what are some of the things that you guys actually do with a box cake mix besides cupcakes or regular cake? Like, do you use it to make a layer cake? Do you use it to make a pound cake? Let me know down in the comments below. So then you're just going to use a spoon, because of course normally you can just take it and you can shake it up the pan to get full coverage in the pan, but because of the graham cracker crumbs you cannot. Alright, so bake accordingly to the box until it is done, and do the done test of, hey, whether you're feeling it or poking with a toothpick or a fork or whatever. We always use forks when I was younger. So while the cake is still hot, I used a straw. I hope my niece see this video because I used her straw. I used the straw just to poke holes everywhere, and then I am using this whipped cream cheese frosting. This is store-bought, okay? We are hooking this up with store-bought. I melted it in the microwave, half of it, a little bit more than half, and then I am pouring it all over to let this frosting drip in between the holes. When I say this is going to be so good, it is going to be so good. Okay, so the rest of the frosting that's left, I am just going to go ahead and add it on top, because I am not down for putting frosting in the refrigerator, especially store-bought. Trying to save it, we not gonna do that. So we're just gonna use the rest of the frosting, okay, as is. And then we're gonna cover this with marshmallows, and I actually have marshmallow minis. If you don't, just cut your big ones in half or in fours if they are overly large, and that works. So I'm spreading some graham cracker crumbs over it, and I was like, oh wait a minute, marshmallows first, then the graham crackers. So adding these marshmallows on top, and then I'm going to add some chocolate chips, some morsels, and then I'm going to add the rest of the graham cracker crumbs. Now we were leaving to go to my mom's house. We were having like this Sunday dinner with lots of food. Well, it wasn't a lot of food, but it was some good food, okay, some soul food. So I didn't get a chance to do exactly what I wanted, which to just pop this back in the oven and let the marshmallows melt a bit. I was about to screw that word up, but because the cake was still warm and hot, it kind of melted on top and stuck to where they needed to stick to anyway. So this is how it looks, you guys. Feel free to play around with it, jazz it up, whatever you would like. And it went so fast, I didn't get a chance to take a picture of a cake slice, but this is how it looked once my kids cut into it. All right, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will catch you in the next one.